Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Alice, and if you are new here, welcome to my YouTube channel. On this channel I do all sorts of videos. Sometimes I do vlogs. There's going to be some house content coming up because I'm in the process of buying a house. Hauls. Yeah, all sorts really. I do baking videos. Anyway, in today's video I'm going to be doing and sharing my 30 before 30 list. I did this a couple of years ago on my channel, but now as it's only 1 year before I turn 30, I kind of can't believe how old I'm getting. But yeah, I'm going to kind of reflect on my 30 before 30 list and go through it and share with you what is on the list, what remains to be done, what I've managed to tick off. I really like planning, and if you like planning and making plans, then I think you will enjoy this video. I'm going to be going through the list in the same order as on my previous video, so if you want you can go back and watch that. I will link it in the description box below. Make something out of leather. I did this in 2018. I went to like a leather making course and I made my mum's youngest dog a leather collar with her name stamped on. Do a pottery or ceramics course. This has been ticked off relatively recently. I did a 4-week course in November to December 2022. I really enjoyed it. I'm going to try and insert a picture of what I produced. I produced so much and I'm really pleased. It's all very like Christmassy themed because that's the time I was doing it. But yeah, it was really great value because it was funded also by the council. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I don't know, it's quite an expensive thing. So I don't think I would want to do it regularly, but I did enjoy it a lot. Go to Bath Thermal Spa. I love a thermal spa, and yeah, I did this in 2019 with my mum. It was really cool, especially the rooftop terrace with the pool where you can look across Bath. Would highly recommend. Get a pedicure. I've had this done twice. I had it done summer 2015 for my master's graduation, and I had it done December 2018 before going away to Egypt. Both times I have not found it enjoyable at all. I'm very ticklish, and it's just like, it's kind of torturous because they're like scratching and stuff at your feet, and it's like, I don't think I'd just rather do it myself. I know it's going to be enjoyable and relaxing, but I did not find it either of those. Like the results are much better than what I would do myself, and the nail polish lasts longer, but yeah, it's kind of a bit of torture for me. Get a manicure. I actually did this in summer 2021. If you want to go back and watch, I did like a hot girl glow up. I got a gel manicure. It's like pale purple, and then on these fingers on each hand I got kind of like a glitter. It lasted about 3 weeks and it got really on my nerves because of the colour. When I got pen on it I couldn't get the pen off, and then it was just starting to chip, and then my nails were weak for months afterwards, so it's not something I'd rush back to do again, but I'm pleased I have done that. Get a facial. I did this some point last year, 2022. Yeah, it was so nice and relaxing. The place is sadly closed down, but yeah, I got some really good tips and she recommended products, and yeah, I really enjoyed that. So I hold a lot of tension in my jaw, so it was really nice to have that all massaged out. Do a movie marathon and watch 4 or 5 movies and stay still. I did this summer 2021. I was slightly under the weather and I was like, right, I'm gonna sit in bed. I think I watched 3 films, and there might have been the Toy Story one. I was able to concentrate on the first 2, but I think on the third one I started reading a book at the same time. I'm not very good at watching films because I feel like it's not productive, and I'd rather be doing something productive. I'm multitasking, so to sit there and watch a film is hard. So trying to set myself the challenge of watching 4 or 5 was a little bit ambitious for my personality. Number 8 is grow herbs, so like basil, coriander and parsley I have written down here. I haven't done this. It's something that's so easy to implement and do, but I just haven't got around to it. I need to like buy the pots and find some seeds, or like find something to put in the pots. So yeah, I can do that. Maybe I'll do that in my new house because it'll be good to have some fresh herbs in my cooking. Number 9 is go for an afternoon tea somewhere posh. I really was excited to do this one, and I did it summer 2021. I tied it into my sister finishing university finally, and so I took her out as a treat and we went to a really posh place called the Merchant Hotel in Belfast. I went for the vegan afternoon tea just because I have a lactose and egg intolerance, and it was so nice. I did not feel like I was missing out. It was really good. Like, we got the scones, the sandwiches, and like all the little cakes, and the patisserie was like so good. I'm going to insert some pictures because it was really like one of my favourite things I've ever done, I think. Read the entire Bible from start to finish. I decided to do this on audiobook last year, so I started at like January 2022, and it probably took me until the summer just to finish. I was listening to it every day. I did not particularly enjoy it. I liked it more when it got into the Gospels or the New Testament, but the Old Testament I did not understand exactly what was going on. But I'm pleased I've done it, but I don't know how much I actually managed to take in. Do a personal shopping experience. Well, I had a therapist and she has recommended someone, so I know exactly who I would be going to and where it would be and the cost of it. But it's just like, I'm not sure that I can justify that cost at this time. Also, I don't really know what I would need clothes for, because I'm working from home, so no one really sees what I'm wearing. And I feel like my work clothes are fairly okay. So maybe I would go and ask for maybe help with summer style, or maybe there's more work pieces I could pick up just to build on my workwear wardrobe. I'm not sure. I have got a whole year to do this, so maybe I am going to get that done. Go to the Nutcracker Ballet. I am so excited, but I think I'm going to be going December 2023, this year, for Christmas, for my Christmas present from the boyfriend. He said he will take me to the Nutcracker, so we'll see if that happens, and if it does happen, that this will be ticked off. It's something I've wanted to do for so long, and yeah, really excited, but the tickets aren't up yet, and I'm kind of waiting a bit closer to the time until I book anything. Go to a concert. So right back when I was like 8 years old, I went to Busted, which was like a band. But anyway, for my 30 before 30 list, I wanted to go to another concert. I know last summer I went to Rend Collective, and they are a Northern Irish worship group, and I have a CD of theirs, and yeah, I really liked the concert. It was good. We're now moving on to the careers and finances section of my 30 before 30 goals. So I've written down, by 30 I should have invested at least £500 in stocks and shares. Yes, I did do this. In 2021 I got into the good habits of, I think I transferred £100 a month over or something. And then the Ukraine war happened and it all just completely went downhill. I haven't added any more money to it because I'm really annoyed that it's gone down so much, because the first year was just going up. And it's like, I would rather be putting my money into a normal savings account for this house than putting it into stocks and shares. But I do need to come back to this at some point and start putting money in again. But yeah, I have to take that off. Well, this is quite ambitious, but I wanted to have bought and sold a property and be living in my second house. So, because I was going to be buying my first house with a Help to Buy ISA, I'd need to live in there for at least 2 years. So I wrote these goals and I thought, yeah, definitely I would have bought a house, lived there for 2 years, and then be living in my second house by the time I'm 30. That is not going to happen. I'm going to be living in my first house for less than a year by the time I turn 30. But yeah, at least I'm going to be on the property ladder. So yeah, not ticking off that goal, but I'm pleased I'm finally going to be on the property ladder. The last goal in this careers and finances section is to be employed in a professional role. I am happily employed in a professional role at the moment. I'm working as a research associate at a university. However, I'm still going to be employed by them when I'm 30, but like 2 weeks after my contract ends. So how long that lasts, I do not know, and I will need to find another job. But hopefully I can continue being in a professional job. The remaining section in my 30 before 30 list is fairly large. It is the travel category. So I've written Canada. That is not going to be ticked off. I really wanted to go 2020 after I finished the PhD as like a present to myself, like 3 weeks, going all around Canada. That's not going to happen. Well, that did not happen at that time because of coronavirus, and it is now not going to happen before I turn 30. But the summer, next year, summer 2024, I'm going to Canada with a boyfriend. That's not booked yet, but that is the plan. Second on the list is USA. So I went back in 2010. I really wanted to go back. I went back last year because I went to Disney World in Florida with my sister. I'll be going back to New Orleans this year, 2023, and I will be going back 2024. Copenhagen, I'm not so sure about this anymore. I don't know. I think I want to go at my lifetime, but it's definitely not going to get done before I'm 30. But yeah, I'm not even sure if I want to go in my lifetime. Sweden and Switzerland. This is something that I think I still want to go. Yeah, I think I definitely still want to go. I need to do more research into what I want to see. But yeah, I do want to go, but it's not going to happen before I'm 30. Climbing Ben Nevis in Scotland. Well, I am going to Edinburgh fairly soon, but the boyfriend said that it's not time for us to go up to Ben Nevis because it's nowhere near Edinburgh. I do want to get that done, definitely in my lifetime, but it's like finding the time because there's no airports nearby. Yeah, I really want to get that done, but I just can't see the logistics of how that's going to happen at some point. Climb Snowdon Mountain in Wales. Yes, I did that summer 2029. I went on a little road trip up from Cardiff up to North Wales, and I stayed in a hostel for 2 nights and I did some walking, and yeah, I did Snowdon then, 2019. Go on a cruise. Yes, I did that. Christmas 2019, I went to Egypt with my family. Go to Brighton. This is something that I've wanted to do for the longest time, particularly because I lived in Kent for 9 years, but I never got down to Sussex to get to Brighton. But anyway, I finally managed to do it in 2021. I loved going to Brighton. There were so many cool foodie places. It was really warm. Seagulls caused a lot of disruption to my sleep, but apart from that, it was a good trip. Go to Edinburgh. This is going to get ticked off before I turn 30, but I have not done it yet. I will be going summer 2023 with a boyfriend. Road trip around the island of Ireland. Yes, I did that last summer, 2022. I'm going to link the video below of when I did that. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was great. We planned a really good itinerary, stayed in 4 different places. We went for 4 nights. Stayed in different places. Did a lot of driving, shared the driving. I had the boyfriend to my car insurance. Camper van trip. The thing is, the cost of hiring camper vans is quite high. My mum has a camper van, but logistically, I'm not really sure if I'm going to get that done or if it is a priority of things that I need to get done before I turn 30. I've written down here Disneyland Paris. I went by myself for a day out in October 2018 following a academic conference, and I wanted to get that done again. I wanted to go back and do a bit more before I turn 30. However, I have not got that done, but I went to Disney World in Florida, which I think supersedes that. I kind of feel like I'm going to take that off, even though it was not the Paris one, it was the USA one, but I just think USA is a little bit better. Last but not least on this travel list is return to Iceland. So I went Christmas 2017 with my family, but I was very unwell at the time, so I wanted to go back and do a bit more, maybe go back to Blue Lagoon and maybe see a bit more like the volcanoes and go a bit more out of the main, what's the main place called? Reykjavik. I don't know how to pronounce it, but anyway, go a bit more out into the countryside. I kind of want to get that done. But it's kind of trying to find someone that will go with me. I think my sister will come with me, boyfriend's not so keen. But then I'm not so sure if I actually want to go back, because I think I'm more of a hot holidays person. Maybe I'll ask my sister if she wants to do that in the next few years. But anyway, thank you for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's been really good for me to go back and look at what I've managed to achieve. I'm actually quite proud of myself. There's some things that would be so easy to implement, like the herb garden and maybe going for the cloves personal shopping experience that I could just get done quite easily. And there's some more bigger things that are just not going to be feasible to get done in the next year. But yeah, I'm pleased I've made these goals, and it's kind of giving me little targets and things to work towards. Coming up, I'm most looking forward to Edinburgh and buying a house. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, and bye!